Hello there and welcome to Dale's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make jambalaya. Let's get started. So here we have all of the ingredients. We have our olive oil, our kielbasa, the cutting board, we have some knives. Over here we have the pan and our cup, along with the rice in these little white packets. So our first step is to wash our hands. Anytime before we do our cooking, we need to make sure our hands are nice and clean. And then if you have paper towels, then you dry your hands. I don't have any, so I have to find some. Okay, so step 3 is we have to fill up our pan with 5 cups of water. So I'm gonna use my green cup. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Here's 4. And here's 5. Alright, so now we have the pan filled up with 5 cups of water. Let's go to our next step. Now right here we have our olive oil. What we're going to do next is we're going to pour just a little bit of this inside to the pan. So I'm going to open this up, like so, and we're going to put a little bit into the pan. Yeah, a little too much. But this just keeps the jambalaya from sticking together once we add it in. Okay, next we have to cut the kielbasa. You can see I have a cutting board right here. I'm going to use this knife to cut it. I'm not a pro at this, so don't judge me. But you just want to cut your kielbasa. Just like that. I'm going to try to make sure it stays in the cutting board and not wander off on the table, because the cutting board is clean, the table is not. So alright. Oh no. Now I have to wash some of these. Whatever. Just keep cutting at it. And if you accidentally get it on the table like me, it's not the end of the world, but I would wash them. I hope these are not enormous pieces. Hopefully they're not too big. I think they're going to be fine. Alright. We're almost done with this first piece of kielbasa. Okay. So, in the meantime, we're going to take this line of kielbasa. We're going to put it into our pan here. Oh, hope I don't drop it. Ah! Okay, don't worry, fellas. We're good. Okay, so we're going to take this kielbasa, put it into the pan. Like that. Ugh. Just what I didn't want to happen. Okay. So that's our first piece done. Now we gotta cut this piece of kielbasa next. So let's get on with that. Just put this over here. And now we're going to cut this piece of kielbasa. Okay. And try your best not to get it on the table, if you can. Ugh, come on, bro. I don't want it to happen, and it happens. Ugh, come on. Anyways, you want to make sure you don't make your pieces too big. If you do, you gotta cut them again. Trying not to cut myself here at the process. I know this is not how you cut them, but I don't want to cut myself. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. That's good enough, I guess. Okay, these two pieces of kielbasa I'm going to scrap. Those are too big. Move that out of the way so you can see. You don't want to make pieces that are too big. It's not going to be the end of the world, but try to make them smaller if you can. And just cut them like that. Okay, move this aside. Try not to have your hand near the blade either, or your fingers especially. You could cut yourself and that's just going to be a disaster. So make sure you're careful. Alright, so now we have all of our pieces cut. So, just like we did with the other pieces, we're going to take all these, put them into our pan. Thank God none went on the table this time. That would have sucked. Okay. Alright, next step, we're going to open up our rice. We're going to put the rice in. So, okay, got this one open, so we're going to take that, pour it in there. That's the first box of rice. Now our second box. I got that one open with my hand. Perfect. Now we're going to put that one in as well. And it doesn't all want to come out this time. So now I got to open it even more just to let the rest of it out. Just like that. Okay, now here's our next step. You're going to want to turn your burner on to high. Now here's the thing you want to pay attention to. After you put your pan onto the burner, you're going to want to leave it on high until it starts to boil. Now once it starts to boil, you're going to put it on a lower setting. We also need something to cover this with, so boom. So we're just going to wait till that boils and then we'll put it on a lower setting. In the meantime, we're going to throw some of the crap out, such as the boxes of rice that we opened. And I believe the actual boxes they came in are already recycled, so we're all set with that. So, wait till it boils first before you adjust anything. And you don't even have to stir it. You can if you want, but you don't have to. I'm gonna stir it just so it's nice. Just wait till it boils first, then you'll lower it. Alright, now we wait. Alright, you can see now it is boiling, so what we're going to do, we're going to turn this down a little bit. We're going to turn it down to low. Just like that. And we're going to let it cook for around 20 minutes. So you want to make sure you have a timer set. You're going to want to set the timer, and then once the timer goes off, the jambalaya should be ready. Alright. It's been over 20 minutes later. The jambalaya is officially done. You can see how nice it looks. So we're going to turn the burner off. And bon appetit. Alright. It's time to have some jambalaya. Looks like it came out really, really well. I'm gonna fill up my bowl here. And try not to make a mess all over the stove. Because if you do, remember, you're responsible for cleaning it up because you made the mess. Just keep that in mind. Especially if you're doing this for your parents' stove, you don't want to piss them off and leave them a mess. So make sure you clean it up. Alright. Perfect. So now let's try it. Alright, here we go. It's time to try out the jambalaya. See how well it came out. It's really good. Another word of advice, it's a good idea to let it cool down, but if you're so desperate to try it, I can't blame you for not wanting it to cool down first. That's good. Just came out excellent. This is my first time cooking it. So, jambalaya, it's very easy to make. You can try this recipe for yourself at home. And it's definitely worth it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to have a fantastic day.